Ecosystems have lots of different living organisms that interact with each other. The living organisms in an ecosystem can be divided into three categories: producers, consumers, and decomposers. They are all important parts of an ecosystem. Producers are any kind of green plants. They make their own food. They do this through photosynthesis, using light energy from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air, and water from soil to produce sugar. The plant uses this sugar, also called glucose, to make many things, such as wood, leaves, roots, and bark. Governments are producers that control and regulate national resources. They must provide healthy conditions for optimal and sustainable natural resource growth of humans, livestock, and fish sources, and agricultural lands. Laws, enforcement, and strategic planning must use best practices and shrewd initiatives to support both ecosystems and market environments. Consumers are animals, and they get their energy from the producers or from organisms that eat producers. Because they cannot make their own food, they need to feed on producers or other consumers to survive. They consume plants or animals, or both. Private business is the consumer, sometimes naturally predatory and sometimes more goodwill-based. For millenniums, private enterprise traditionally has a single goal: to maximizing shareholders' return. The agenda in today's world is to nurture market and regulatory forces and to educate their customer to demand that profits must be derived from sustainable practices. Decomposers are the garbage men of the animal kingdom. They take all the dead animals and plants and break them down into organic material, into base nutrient components, so that plants can use them to make more food. Bacteria and fungi are decomposers. They eat decaying matter, break them down, and decompose them. When that happens, they release nutrients and mineral salts back into the soil, which then will be used by plants. NGOs make such wonderful decomposers. They source out the decaying resources under the domains of governments and in abused areas of commercial or environment's ecosystems, and they provide nutrients in the form of advocacy, funding, and expertise to make them regenerate and grow healthy again. They are the natural extension of an imperfect world's desire to be more humane, more altruistic, more perfect. When nature works at its best, these three systems are harmonious and in balance, providing natural support and an innate understanding of each other's role. As we now embark on our inaugural summit that will perhaps transcend any previous agenda that we have collectively faced together, our region's sustainable future is at stake. It is about our legacy and our responsibility to utilize our leadership positions bestowed upon to ensure that the current and future generations of Pacific Islanders understand and embrace the necessity of a green-blue economy and its sustainable impact not only on our region but on the world.